Yes, indeed, Matt. Later today, I will be sitting down in an exclusive interview with Prime Minister Saad Hariri to ask him just what all of this actually means for the Lebanese economy, as well as really how the country's sitting when it comes to the geopolitical situation as well. But I want to bring in now our guest. He's a prominent columnist and journalist here in Lebanon. Sarkis Naoum, thank you so much for joining us. I want to kick off by asking you to really describe for us what we've seen over the last 24 hours, because there was a meeting to essentially say that there's going to have to be an economic emergency declared, but they didn't declare it at the meeting. What exactly has been achieved in the last 24 hours?
Because those people who had their meeting in the palace, they are not the official government which can, according to the constitution, take decisions. But they are the people, the leaders of most of the religious communities in Lebanon and sects who are running the government and who are represented by the government. So that's why their discussions, their decisions are much more better or influential and maybe promising than the discussions in the Council of Ministers. Instead of going by phone asking their leaders, they brought the leaders and they talked about all issues, but they did not agree. From what I heard from Mr. Saad Hariri, the Prime Minister, first of all, I noticed that he was tense. He was not at ease. Second, he did not express himself well, especially on economic issues. Third, he said we reached something which I don't understand. There is nothing in the world which is called either you have reached an agreement or you don't reach an agreement. You don't say we reached something similar to agreement.
So basically what they know is that they have a serious problem. But at the same point, there isn't, to your mind, any kind of agreement, at least so far, on how in the world they're going to tackle it.
Because they need to talk much. I think they made one thing good, which is they convinced themselves that they have 6 months. Maybe they don't have them. I don't know. We will see. But they convinced themselves they have 6 months, and those 6 months they will try to do something. In those 6 months, if they succeed in not only bridging differences, because we have deep differences, they can't be bridged. It's political and economic. For example, it's not only sectarian, it's not only religious. Some of, let's say, the Shia in general, led by Hezbollah and by Speaker of the House Nabih Berri, they are against by privatization. And there is a consensus in the Christian communities, in the Druze communities, and in the Sunni communities that we need privatization because corruption is overwhelming, because we have proved as a state that we don't exist and we cannot run things. They should be run by private sectors. So we have to solve, before solving those economic issues, financial issues, the shortage of dollars, and I mean, we are coming to the end. We can't do more those games by the central bank and other banks in order to keep things going as they are. We are buying time, but we are not really trying to find solutions.
And in that 6 months, you don't anticipate that the government will be able to... Well, because it's about taxes, isn't it? That's one big problem.
It's taxes. For example, in Lebanon, we have a parallel market. They say that we want to keep the price of the Lebanese currency as it is. Okay, I don't mind, because if it is not like that, I will be, bankrupt. And all the people will be like that. I mean, the middle class and those who are poor. But I mean, in order to keep this currency at the same price, you have to do many other things. For example, now we are afraid of the banks, the central bank, taking decisions limiting the freedom of the banks and of the customers. What is happening now is, without any decrees and decisions from the central bank, the banks, they are limiting the freedom of their clients. You cannot transfer your money to the outside if it is dollar. You cannot, if you have Lebanese pounds, you want to transfer it to dollar here and send it outside, also you cannot do it. They tell
It's
you.
basically currency
They tell
controls
you we
without
don't
having
have dollars.
that kind of control.
You go
officially.
They tell you to go to the parallel market, which are those exchanges, and they cheat the people by saying that this parallel market is only $4 to $5 million. This parallel market is $2.5 to $3 billion, because in this parallel market you have the money not of the poor people who wants to send the money for the students in the universities outside. $3 billion coming from the 130 at least crossing between Lebanon and Syria, which are not controlled and are not officials, and also the officials. The second, the money coming from laundering the money and from not paying taxes and customs.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.